I'm Mamudu Gajaga and this is QTV Midday News coming to you live from our studios along Caraba Avenue. Thank you for joining us. First, here are the main local news headlines. As constitutionally required, President Barrow on Monday embarked on Meet the People tour to visit development projects and dialogue with Gambians. At his meeting in Munyagen, President Barrow announces the distribution of ambulances to communities in the North Bank region. QMoney and Ria Money Transfers on Tuesday launched a partnership which allows Ria customers abroad to send money directly to QMoney wallet customers in the Gambia. Those were the main news headlines, and now the news in detail. Welcome and thank you for joining us for this midday news. As constitutionally required, President Barrow on Monday embarked on Meet the People tour accompanied by ministers and other senior government officials. The delegation will travel across the country to dialogue with Gambians. Mamudu Lamin Choi has the rest of the story.
In all corners of the capital city, people are out, lined up along the streets in a show of support and solidarity with the head of state. President Barrow is embarking on such a tour, which is one of the most significant opportunities for him to assess and gather first-hand information on the impact of his government policies, programs and development projects on the lives of Gambians. The President and his entourage crossed Tobara with the Kunta Kinte ferry. On arrival, President Barrow speaks to the press and told us about his mission, crucial of which is to dialogue with the people.
It is very important for us to dialogue with them. Because of that, last year our dialogue, they wanted ambulances, they wanted tractors, they wanted milling machines. That's why today we are fulfilling that. So it is very important to dialogue. So the main objective is dialogue with the people. It's a constitutional requirement.
At Barra, religious, traditional and political leaders and supporters welcome the President. The euphoria and the ambience is a great one. Across the country, there are infrastructure projects by the government, some of which he has visited during the tour. The first among them was the Hakalang Roads project, where the President assesses the state of progress. The contractors informed the President that works is between 25 to 27% to completion, and that quality is assured for the Hakalang Roads project.
Most importantly, they will finish within the period, the time schedule. Yes. Yes, that is very important. Yes. But come October, November, we'll see a lot of progress.
You know, because these people have been waiting for so long.
Absolutely, sir.
They are still looking for this finishing quickly.
Absolutely, sir.
Yeah.
Absolutely, sir.
I think we'll appeal for that,
yes,
so that they can fasten the work.
Yes.
Yes.
That's right.
Make it quicker so that we have results.
Absolutely. But before the end of the year, I'm sorry, they will seal beyond Jufre.
Well, it's good. Yes. A part of it now is sealed.
The 88-kilometer roads project is fully funded by the Gambia government and will connect the lower and upper Nyomi districts and will directly benefit over 70,000 residents of the two districts with economic and social benefits within the area, including the development of agriculture, fisheries and tourism. From Hakalang, the President heads to Munyagen, where a village development foundation has planned to construct a multi-million-dollar health facility through fundraising. President Barrow expressed appreciation for the initiative and calls for collective effort in nation building. Mohamed Lamin Chai, QTV News.
Still on the President Meet the People tour, at his first stop in Munyagen, President Barrow announces the distribution of ambulances to communities in the North Bank region. The day also witnessed people expressing solidarity with the President for development of the country. Mohamed Lamin Choi again.
In the North Bank region, the people of Munyagen village welcomed the President in a joint meeting with supporters from the lower, upper Nyomi and Jokari districts. Thousands of supporters took to the event for a chance to speak to the President about their concerns and messages of solidarity and support of the National People's Party. The village alcalde opens the dialogue by first expressing support with the President, followed by demands for easy access to healthcare facilities with qualified doctors, electricity, and expansion of the village school with more teachers for quality education. The chief of Jokari district, Alpha Merem Khan, also expressed similar remarks while highlighting the impact of the July 7th windstorm on the operations of the Kuntia Health Center. The chief also announced government's response to get the hospital back to service delivery. This year is a hugely significant moment of our electoral cycle, when Gambians will head to the polls for the presidential elections. As the National People's Party braces up for the elections, it has formed alliance with parties such as NRP, GPDP, PPP, and the most recent one, APRC. According to the party heads, the objective is for a progressive Gambia led by President Adama Barrow. Here is Fabakari Tombong-Jatta, who joins the tour with APRC executive members.
APRC and NPP-led coalition ikata bakling fakilingol. APRC NPP-led coalition.
On the APRC-NPP alliance, Hamad N.K. Ba, the NRP leader, who is also the Minister of Tourism, told the supporters that the APRC is in alliance with NPP to support the president for the development of the country.
APRC gis nañ ne Adama Barrow mu ngi liggéey réew mi. APRC ko lu ñaaya jële ko président Barrow be do ko men ke kambal ko ka. Gis nañ ne bëgg nañ Adama Barrow toogaat fii. Adina dala bi min na ko président Barrow si jang ko tane. Ñu decide bëgg seen réew ñëw jàppale Adama Barrow pour Adama Barrow mun a amaat beneen 5 years.
And the president takes to the podium with pleasing news for communities in the North Bank region, which according to him is in response to their previous demands. In fulfillment with the promise to provide 80 ambulances to communities, the president announced that some villages are set to get their ambulances. President Barrow emphasized that his thoughts and actions are towards the development of the country.
Makabala mane. Si ñoomi la nekka lowa ñoomi. Aktuba angale. Ñaari dëkk yi dëkk bu nekk amal nañ ko ambulance bu ees. Ambulance bi mu ngi si Baara mu ngi cross pour ñëw fii. Ako makabala mane ani ay sa do men ko mo wala ñu tande ay ambulance do ko la. Si opa ñoomi. Bakaw Njogu. Pasi Chili. ñooñu tam amal nañ leen ambulance dëkk bu nekk pour community bi. Jokadu. Ker Umar Sen moom tam amal nañ leen ambulance jigéen ñi biiri suñ mato nga kool ambulance bi mu ñëw jël si la mu yóbbu la l'hôpital.
On Tuesday, the president will visit farms followed by joint meetings for Lower and Central Badibu, Ilyasa and Sabah Sanjal constituencies to be held at Njabakunda and at Farafenye. Mahmoud Lamin Chai, QTV News, reporting.
QMoney, the leading mobile money service provider in the Gambia, and Ria Money Transfers, one of the leading global digital money transfer agencies, on Tuesday launched a partnership which allows Ria customers abroad to send money directly to QMoney wallet customers anytime with no cash-out charges from QMoney authorized agents. Ansumana Esonyasi has the details.
It is the first international mobile money transfer service representing a great milestone in the annals of digital cash transfers in the Gambia. Launched on Tuesday, the partnership brings together QMoney, the leading mobile money transfer agency in the country, and Ria, one of the world's leading remittance companies. The partnership transforms considerably the money transfer market to the immense convenience of the customers. An expanded range of services have been introduced which cater especially to the unbanked, the underserved in the financial services sector. The service will simplify the transactions for the Gambians in the diaspora, whose remittances remain a major contributor to the country's economy, and the recipients back home. Speaking at the launching ceremony, Mohamed Jah, chairman of the Q Group, and El Haji Malik Sek, managing director, Ria Money Transfers Africa branch, both underscored the significance of QMoney's partnership with Ria, especially in transforming the country's financial system, adding that this tripartite agreement will make QMoney and Ria's convenient services even more accessible to customers, as well as promote financial inclusion.
When I was in the US a few months ago, I was one of the first to use the service when it was ready. We used this. I went to the I think it was a Walmart. They have a rare distributor, and I sent money to a friend here, and they received it immediately. So I was very glad, and I knew that the project is a success. Today, you don't only have the option to go to a REA agent, but you have now the option to sit in your room if you have the REA app, which you can download on your mobile phone, whether it's Android or iPhone. You can just download it, and from the comfort of your office or your house, you can just send money to a friend or family in the Gambia from your bed, not going anywhere.
We are a leading company in the world. We are present in over 162 countries, in Africa in 43 countries, working with over 200 banks, mainly with banks, microfinance, saving banks, and post offices. So we do have a very, very, very good network in the continent. And we've signed with almost with all the regional banks in the continent, from Atijari in the north up to EcoBank, etc. All of them trust what we're doing, and we are the most progressive company in the industry in terms of remittance.
Statistics on financial inclusion in this country, 20% formal and 31% if you include both formal and informal. Importance of remittances is so much to this country. It's so much to this, if you know the statistics. In 2019, we had 329 million US dollars in remittances. This is 31% of our GDP.
Ali Badaranjai, head of QMoney, and Aissatou Jawara, managing director, Ajib Bank, thanked the central bank and the Q Group management for their continuous support and guidance, and urged customers, especially QCell subscribers, to embrace this expedient service that has been specially designed to meet customer needs, adding that the service is well secured.
Ajib Bank has a long-standing relationship with REA money transfers, which we highly valued. We are glad today to be the first and the only bank so far in the country to have an exclusive payout agreement with QMoney, REA money transfer, as principal agent.
QMoney, a leader in mobile money innovation in the Gambia, have gone into partnership with REA money transfer, one of the biggest firms in the international money remittance business in the world, have come together to provide a fast, safe and convenient method to receive your remittances.
Technology is a key driver of financial inclusion, and with Central Bank already developing a policy document on financial inclusion targeting at least 70% of the population by 2025, this agreement couldn't have been timelier. QMoney remains the leading mobile money agency in the Gambia, providing a variety of services for customers, including cash transfers and bank account links to Ajib and EcoBank. Customers are urged to embrace this new, well-secured service to enjoy the convenience of sending and receiving money online in less than 5 minutes without cost. Ansmane Sonyasi for QTV News.
Now time to take a short commercial break, and when we return, the news continues.
The biggest mobile money service in the Gambia has taken mobile banking to the next level. Now you can link your QMoney wallet with your bank account. Yes, link your Ajib or EcoBank accounts with your QMoney wallet and get instant access to your cash anytime. No need to queue at the bank anymore. Transfer funds from your bank account to your wallet or your wallet to your bank account using QMoney Bank Link is the fastest, most secure and convenient way to transfer funds between your wallet and bank account. For more information, call our customer care on 133. QMoney, Sunyu Kalpe. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back from that short commercial break, and if you're just joining us, this is QTV Midday News. The impact of COVID-19 has negatively affected all sectors of society. Ajibintu Drame spoke with some stakeholders to assess the impact of the pandemic on mentally challenged persons and institutions representing them. Here is more on the report.
The coronavirus has infected millions around the globe, either directly or indirectly, stretching healthcare systems of all countries. The vulnerabilities of certain groups, such as the elderly, pregnant women, people with underlying conditions, have been highlighted throughout. Less apparent has been the plight of mentally challenged persons, who are vulnerable to the physical, mental and social effects of the pandemic, caused by many factors including restrictions like curfews or quarantine.
Person who is not mentally challenged, it's very difficult to control them in terms of washing hands, in terms of wearing masks, in terms of social distancing, in terms of eating the right types of food, which if somebody is mentally challenged, these are things they cannot have. So actually it is in other societies, you might have the Department of Social Welfare, who would, it's a lot of work, but they would probably have to go around the streets and help them to understand the impact of this. You know, I mean, I don't see that happening, but I think that would have been the best solution to help them. Then actually the Ministry of Health, the Ministry of Social Welfare should work hand in hand to make sure that they actually help these people and sort of, you know, just motivate them. To don't have institutions, we can have just centers to help them, because people do this, and in fact it has been known to be very effective in terms of helping mentally challenged people so that they can get back to normality.
Mental health services are quite limited in the Gambia, where there is a significant lack of capacity, human resources, experts, medication and outreach. Unfortunately, currently a limited budget allocation of 0.5% of the national health budget is spent on mental health services. An anatomy of the National Health Policy 2012 to 2020 provides a measure of lack of progress for mental health in the Gambia. A series of formulated policies and laws relating to mental health have, for many years, neither been achieved or implemented. Haruna Baji is the Regional Social Welfare Officer of the West Coast region.
We need to be very systematic in terms of our approach, in terms of, I mean, and this has to do with general, the government itself, need to ensure that every area, the required personnel who's supposed to provide those services are well equipped, trained, and given the required resources to be able to do their work effectively.
Fode Jaula, the Deputy Program Manager, Mental Health and Prevention of Substance Abuse, calls on more support for the sector.
Currently, we are still using the Colonial Mental Health Act. That does not give much privilege to those with mental disorders. But fortunately, recently we have come together and then developed a document, sort of a mental health bill that we expect to send it to Parliament for approval. And then we feel that if that document is being approved, it will give much privilege to those with mental disorders.
From what we have heard, more budgetary allocation and specialized trainings should be provided to the mental health sector. A rigorous approach should help to empower mentally challenged persons and their care providers in order to combat future outbreaks. If not, 118,000 persons with mental health problems in the Gambia will continue to suffer and be discriminated against. Ajibintu Drame, QTV News.
Now, women vendors at the Banjul Catfish Market have complained about the increasing rate of theft in their market, which is affecting their businesses. Abiba Tusise visited them, and this is our report.
Smoked catfish is popular in the Gambia due to its unique and delicious flavor. Most of those involved in this business are women who toiled hard to earn a living. These women who operate near the Banjul terminal on the shores of the Atlantic Ocean are experts in the art of smoking catfish. Aja Maimuna Sonko reveals that she ventured into the business in 1992. Since then, she has been able to support her family and pay for the education of 4 of her children. Despite their hard work, security remains to be one of their main concerns for these women. For years, they have endured thieves operating in their area.
ñun fi di nga glacé dem jënd fele jën bu seer nga glacé ko ñu daaji firiji bi jël sa jën nga nar ko fay.
We buy an ice block to store our fish, and thieves come later at night and steal everything. Secondly, you won't want to come here in the raining season. Because of the unhygienic condition of this place, we need help.
Fatou Sajo, another vendor who says she has been in the business for over 5 years, also complains about the frequent thefts at their market.
Suwa nata aba abe jimirin dame ngabala barigo organize kam pour kamala kambano nata ko marek ayala bago wa fanim borota.
Just last week, one of my colleagues came early in the morning, preparing to start her business, and she was robbed by an unknown person who came behind her and stole her bag, containing large amount of money. This is a major problem here.
The women said they have over 70 vendors who operate in the market. Ajamaimuna Sonko makes another appeal.
I am appealing to the government to help us and renovate our market. Whatever we earn here stays in the country. If this place is good, then our business will be good.
Among other problems the vendors say they face are a lack of toilet facilities and water. For QTV News, I am Abibatu Sisi.
Well, catfish reminds me of chukong, which is very, very delicious. So please stop the theft of it. Before we end this news bulletin, let's have a recap of our main news headlines. As constitutionally required, President Barrow on Monday embarked on Meet the People tour to visit development projects and dialogue with Gambians. At his first stop in Munyagan, President Barrow announced the distribution of ambulances to communities in the North Bank region. QMoney and Ria Money Transfers on Tuesday launched a partnership which allows Ria customers abroad to send money directly to QMoney wallet customers in the Gambia. That's it for the midday news. Thank you very much for watching, and we do enjoy the pleasure of your company, and have a pleasant day.